So I just checked out my Airbnb. I'm off to meet a friend now. Today I'm going over and getting a train to Uzbekistan, so I'm going to go over to Tashkent. Really looking forward to it, but it's going to be a long train. I think I'm going to be there from 6:30 till 12 PM the next day, so it's going to be a really long journey. I hear there's a couple of hours stop at the border as well, and I think that's going to be painful. There's going to be people that come down the train, do the passport checks, and also go through people's bags and things like that. As someone with epilepsy and who's carrying about 400 epilepsy pills, fingers crossed I don't get arrested or stopped or anything. I got stopped once at Istanbul airport already, so fingers crossed. So I've just had a late lunch, just went for brunch. Since being in Almaty for like 1 month, I haven't come across any nuts in any food. There's pretty much no nuts out here, except for this one final meal that I had, which was pretty much egg, sausage, the normal kind of stuff. And then they decided to sprinkle pistachio all over it, so couldn't eat it. I'm now taking a walk and meeting another mate at a bar, so we're just going to say our hellos and goodbyes before I head off today. Oh God, it's busy. So this is actually where I was. That restaurant's actually where I had dinner last night. But yeah, so I'm going to go meet a friend now and then do a bit of food shopping properly for the many hour train journey that I have later. Sometimes when you're traveling, you just want that taste of home, and that could be certain foods, certain drinks, different snacks. I think a lot of the time for English people, it's pubs. Pub culture is it's a big thing where we come from. So even when you're in the middle of Kazakhstan, you still have Old English, the Shakespeare pub. And God, inside it looks exactly like the Wetherspoons. So it seems like wherever you are in the world, you get a nice cold beer and even a good curry. So I asked for a sagaloo. This is by far the spiciest sagaloo I've ever had, but it is gorgeous. Really good. So the Shakespeare pub here, it's owned by a Pakistani guy who actually used to live in the UK. So first time I came here, I had a good chat with him. Really nice. He said he had the best curries in the city. So I made it to the train. I'm heading now to Tashkent in Uzbekistan. So this is the train. Loads of people. This is going to be an exciting journey. This is going to be a very long journey. So first weird little thing that happened was when I first got on the train, I had to hand over my passport against my better nature, but all was fine. We're just leaving the capital now, well, ex-capital, sorry. We're just leaving Almaty now, and I've just got my passport back, so that's absolutely fine. I think getting to the Uzbek border will be a bit different, but still, I'm sure it'll be fine. From what everyone's told me, I think there should be no problems, but let's see. tickets, and the train conductor said that we can't get off. So a few people came to the doors to just get a bit of fresh air, but not going to happen. So it's currently 5:30 in the morning. I've had a few hours sleep. The people that I've been sharing a capsule with, they've just left. So just reached Tashkent, which is I think quite a big city in Kazakhstan, north of Tashkent in Uzbekistan. So I think we've still got quite a few hours, but a couple of those hours are still going to be at the Uzbek border. I'm absolutely shattered. I really hope that no one else comes and shares this room with me, because I could do with closing the curtains and getting a few more hours sleep. But whatever happens, we're starting to move again. So that was either a very quick stop, I either slept through it all, or it wasn't the border. I'm going to go with the latter. So a lot of modern phones now have eSIMs built into them. It makes it work similar to a dual SIM, but instead of having two SIM cards, what you've got is a kind of built-in kind of fake SIM card in the phone, and you can download these kind of eSIM packages and pretty much install a SIM card into the eSIM. So it's really good for when you're overseas and you want some extra data. So I bought an eSIM for about £20, which gives me about 10 gigs of data for the month. So okay, I'm not tied into a contract or anything. The only issue is I need internet to actually download the eSIM package. So though I'm probably getting close to Uzbekistan and wanting to set up the eSIM, there's no Wi-Fi on the train, so I'm going to have to actually wait until I get into the country before I get any data. Like get to Tashkent even before I get any data. Not the end of the world, but it's making this very long journey even longer. Every time I look up, the landscape just seems to be different. I've had rolling hills, I've had almost like cliff faces, from shrubbery to now almost barren, desert feel. I've had every kind of landscape, it's amazing. We've got to the final stop and they're doing their checks. Just had a sniffer dog come around the carriage. Passport check's all done, so I've got my stamp and hopefully we'll be getting out of here pretty soon. It's only a little bit unnerving when the train stops, there's no one else on your carriage, there's like military people outside with guns, and I've got no data to see where I am or contact anyone. Oh my god. So I've just had the Uzbek security come into the into my cabin and go through my bags and stuff, and they go through my my hand luggage, which is just all of my epilepsy medication, and they just take out box after box after box. So I've got about 16, I think it's 16 boxes of 30 pills each. So a lot of tablets, and luckily one of the guys who I was talking to, he speaks English, and he said that he has a friend that goes to university in England, and he understands like epilepsy and things like that, but not many people do here. And he said that the pills that I have are illegal in the Republic, but he understands how important they are for me to take them. So he just like put them back in your bag like right away. And then someone, I think who was more senior than him, was walking down the corridor, and then he just literally started grabbing the pills and throwing them into the bag. So my heart is racing. So now I'm carrying 300 and something pills of epilepsy pills, which I'm not supposed to have in the country. I don't know how I'm going to get out of the country once I get in, but Jesus Christ, this is a bit nerve-wracking. I finally got my passport back, and we've started moving. That was a stressful couple of hours, but yeah, it's good. It's good. I've got my stamp. That means I can get into the country. Well, I'm in the country. So next stop, Tashkent. Finally made it. Oh my god, what a long trip. But finally made it out. So I finally made it to the hostel after hours and hours and hours of travelling. I've dropped off my bags, I've had a shower, I've even been in the swimming pool. So now I can finally relax. There's quite a few European people here at this hostel, which is not exactly what I was expecting, but it's a really nice place. The bedrooms are nice. I'm sharing a room with 3 others. I can live with that. There's Wi-Fi here, everything you need. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and please like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and I'll be sure to make a lot more videos. I'm going to be in Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan, for 1 week, and then I'm going to be getting another train over to Samarkand, which is, from what I've heard, is the most beautiful city, full of history and all of that. So more videos to come. Anyway, thanks for watching.